Hello jurors, and thank you for joining us for this short orientation video. My name is Sarah and I'm the jury coordinator for Union County. This is Darlene, she's our bailiff, so she's most often the face you'll see when you're here for trial.
This video will cover the jury instructions for your upcoming term of service and should answer any questions you might have. A copy of the jury instructions is also available on the website, so you'll be able to refer back to it if needed.
One of the most common questions we get is how many days you'll end up serving. 10 days is the maximum number of days you're required to serve. There are a few exceptions to this, but those are rare. The average is approximately 5, but oftentimes that can tend to be even on the higher side. Every term is a little bit different. We do have trials scheduled throughout each term, but there might be a number of reasons why they don't end up going to trial on that scheduled date. Maybe they waived jury or it needed to be continued. And that's what makes it hard for us to tell you exactly how many times you might be here. We would probably say that most jurors can plan on being here 2 to 3 times throughout the term.
You will be paid $10 a day for the first 2 days, and then it bumps up to $25 a day after that. You're also paid 20 cents a mile to and from your home. Your juror certification form may affect the jury payments that you receive. The juror certification form can be found on the website, and we ask that you please complete the form and bring it with you the first time you're called to the court.
So we keep you informed through a pre-recorded message line of possible trials. This information can actually also now be found here on the website under Jury Schedule. When calling a pre-recorded message, you're going to hear one of 2 messages. The first one is simply going to tell all jurors to call back again for further instructions. It'll sound something like this. Will all jurors please call again on, and it'll give you a new date to call back. The other message is going to ask a series of juror numbers to appear at the courthouse the following morning. It'll sound something like this. Will jurors 1 through 150 please report to the courthouse at 8:15 a.m. tomorrow morning? Please press 9 and speak your juror number into the recorded message. Will all other jurors please call again on, and it'll give another date to call back. If you are one of those jurors who's being asked to report to the courthouse the following morning, it is very important that you do press 9 and speak your juror number into the message. If your number was not called within the series of numbers asked to report, please listen through the end of the message to listen for the next callback date. When we're calling in jurors, we realize that it oftentimes can sound like we're calling in a lot of jurors. In that example, it sounded like we were calling in 150 jurors. We want to assure you that that's not the case, and that we only call in the amount of jurors that we need for the selection process to happen. There might be a number of reasons why there's holes in those numbers. Maybe jurors have moved out of the area, they had to be deferred. So there could be a lot of reasons why there's holes in those numbers, and we just don't want you to call and listen to that message and think that we're calling in hundreds of jurors and that we won't miss you if you aren't here. Please be assured that we will miss you. We do only call in the amount of jurors that we need to have here for that process to happen.
If you included unavailable dates on your questionnaire, please know that we have those dates and you're excused for them. If something comes up in the next 2 months that you cannot postpone, please call and let us know. These unavailable dates are used to determine which jurors will be called in and are vital to the process. Please understand, if something comes up and you won't be available, we need to know in advance.
If you need to give unavailable dates, please give me a call at 541-962-9500. It's option 1, then 2. These phone numbers are also listed in the instructions that are here on the website. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30, and you can call and give me unavailable dates or contact me with any other questions that you might have. If for some reason I'm not available to answer your call right away, please do leave a message and I'll get back to you just as soon as possible. You are also welcome to leave those unavailable dates on that message line. Just make sure you leave me your contact information so that I can get a hold of you if there's any questions or problems with those dates.
Please bring your parking permit that was provided with your summons anytime you're asked to report to the courthouse. You'll need this permit in many areas around the building, and parking tickets are not the court's responsibility. Your permit is good anywhere the sign says 2-hour parking permit allowed. Typically that's 6th Street, 4th Street, J Street, some of the outlying areas. Because you'll be some of the first to arrive, the best possible place to park is the parking lot right in front of the building. If that fills up, the next best place is probably K Street, which is between the old building and our current courthouse. There's 2 areas to avoid: anything that says residential parking, or on 5th Street, which is the street directly between the Catholic Church and the courthouse. There are signs that say church parking only. Do not park there, they will ticket you.
Another topic that often comes up is the courtroom dress code. You will find that listed here on the website, and we do ask that you review that prior to coming in for your jury service. Most importantly, we just ask that you keep in mind that all the matters happening here are important matters to all those parties involved. So we just ask that you keep that in mind and in choosing your attire for your service. If you have any questions about the specific items on there, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
If you have any physical disabilities or special needs that you may need assistance with, please let us know so we can make any necessary accommodations. Also, finally, we ask that you view the additional jury orientation video on the website titled Justice for All.
We want to thank you today for your cooperation and your service. Just as a reminder, a list of these instructions can be found here on the website, along with the certification form that we ask that you complete and bring with you the first time you come in for jury service. If you have any other questions regarding your service, please give me a call, and we look forward to seeing you.